Imagine that your company is a global market leader, operating in 100 markets, with a workforce of 40,000 people and 29 factories around the world. Your company is facing a strong competition globally, and you know that your business needs to go digital. This is the case of JTI, one of the largest tobacco companies in the world, who is undergoing a global business platform modernization program. The migration to S/4HANA is one of the pillars of this program, and JTI has relied on SCL. Here we are with Santiago Muñoz, who is leading the SCL team for JTI. Hi, Santiago. What can you tell us about the relationship between SCL and JTI?
Thanks, Catalina, for this really nice introduction. Now let me comment a bit about our story with JTI, that indeed started more than 10 years ago with a bunch of consultants working in the operational support. Then as we gained the confidence of JTI, thanks to the great job done by our consultants and developers, we started to get more long-term assignments and to be involved in projects, challenging projects for implementation of new SAP products. In that sense, they were innovation projects, rollout projects, and for sure, the last big thing has been implementation of S/4HANA. In 2014, we were classified as preferred vendors by vendor management. And now in 2020, our relationship has been publicly recognized by Atik Samar, CIO of JTI, in the digital report published in magazines like Technology Magazine, Manufacturing, and Business Chief. So this is a great honor for us and motivates us to improve and try even harder.
That sounds interesting. Can you elaborate more about the areas in which we are collaborating with JTI?
Thanks again, Catalina, for your good question. Our services are mainly related to SAP products. S/4HANA, logistics and finance functions, SAP development related to it, business intelligence platform, which is one of our stronger areas of knowledge and expertise, but also OpenText, WinShuttle. And now we are quite excited to enter into the direct sales world in JTI, leveraging our expertise in Business One, which is also one of our stronger areas of expertise and knowledge. So this is one of our strengths, I will say, that we are able to cover most of the SAP portfolio and also other technologies. So JTI does not need to call for another partner when implementing a project.
Thanks, Santiago. Now, let's hear from our consultants about their key findings in this project. Eduardo, you first. Can you give us a short description of the team of BI in SCL and the role of business intelligence?
Hello everyone. On behalf of the SCL BI team, I can say we have a large experience working for JTI in different projects over the last years. We are now 15 consultants in Spain, with base in Madrid and like myself here in Malaga, providing different services to JTI. For example, we are giving technical support to the live applications. We are implementing new projects to meet the business requirements, or we are delivering proof of concepts with the very last tools provided by SAP, for example using SAP Analytics Cloud. During all this collaboration time with JTI, we have achieved very important milestones such a recently migration to HANA database, where BW system leverages HANA engine for reporting and calculation capabilities. We have delivered a sort of planning applications using BPC embedded, together with business process flow as well, that guide users through a sequence of tasks to input the data. And last but not least, embedded analytics in S/4HANA system, using CDS views technology together with analysis for Office tool for end users. And what about the future? Our main challenge for the coming 2-3 years is the migration of our system to BW for HANA, where we will enable some new functionalities and we will be able to continue delivering modern and best-in-class analytical solutions. Gracias and thank you.
Thanks, Eduardo, and good luck with this BW migration. Juan, now is your turn. What about the role of the development team, and what have you achieved in this project?
Thanks, Catalina. Well, in the SCL development team, our goal is to exceed the quality expectations of JTI. This is achieved through innovation, technical excellence, and continuous improvement. We were very grateful to contribute to the S/4HANA implementation project, working hard together with JTI development team in any project activity. During the project, our commitment was to provide the best technical solutions, keeping always in mind the JTI standards of quality.
Thanks, Juan, for sharing your experience. Santiago, we are going back to you, and it's inevitable to ask how COVID-19 has impacted our work.
As it is mentioned in the digital report by Atixamat, we were used to work remotely. JTI really is a global environment. In our scope, we have more than 80 countries located, in Europe, Asia, Africa, Americas. So we were used to work remotely with business and IT teams alike. Our team is located mainly in Madrid and Malaga premises, but also we have offices in Chile and Colombia to give support to that time zone, and also working for other clients for sure. We also have offices in Switzerland, and we have some consultants working in the Switzerland, which is where JTI has the headquarters. And not to forget to mention that thanks to a collaboration with a Russian company, we also have some consultants working from St. Petersburg.
And what about innovation and high tech, Santiago?
Clearly, that's a priority for both JTI and SCL. And there are dedicated teams to the subject, and some projects already live, which are proof of that. What I would like to remark here is like a parallel situation I find in JTI and SCL. JTI during the last years has been broadening the range of products it's offering to consumers. Now it's much more than cigarettes. And in SCL, in a similar way, we have been expanding our portfolio far beyond SAP, which was mainly our focus and still is SAP products. But now also we do Salesforce, a lot of projects related to Salesforce, OpenText, and even we created a company dedicated to the digital knowledge. Still, there is a long way to go for sure, and the key and challenge is to tap into all the benefits that things like Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, big data bring to the business. We have now the tools, but still how to use those tools in a practical way is still a challenge.
Yes, totally agree. Innovation is a mindset and is in our DNA. Santiago, coming back to the implementation project, would you like to add something else?
This project, this S/4HANA implementation, is for sure one of the biggest implementations to date, with more than 80 countries in scope, 120 companies in scope, 400 users during the testing phase. It was a bit overwhelming at the beginning. It took 2 years and a half. It was extremely complex, involving many teams, many work streams, but JTI managed extremely well the project. JTI was leading always the way, and not only leading, but also putting its best people into the project. SAP was also a key player, working directly in the data migration, especially. And SCL, we were the perfect complement to make it happen, I will say. We were deeply involved in the realization phase with configuration, testing, data migration, and cutover activities. Once we went live, as well, giving support. The support was really smooth. We didn't have many critical issues. So all the efforts we made during the project really paid off.
Thanks, Santiago. Hi, Svetlana. Can you give us a glimpse of what was the role of SCL during the testing phase?
Hello, Catalina. Yes, of course. The role of SCL was always to provide a professional and quality support. We wanted to be there with our JTI customers, supporting them in all stages of S/4HANA implementation. SCL and JTI have been working together for many years, sharing knowledge and experience. In the past, we worked together with IT people and users from different teams and countries. So friendly professional relationships and trust were also very important to smooth the hard testing process. During S/4HANA implementation, we had several testing phases. The initial one was done by JTI and SCL team members together. After that, JTI business users from different countries were involved in the testing of business processes. The scale of the testing was huge. The most impressive one was when 400 users came to Madrid to work on site during several weeks. Each of us was assigned to the table of about 8 or 10 users. They were constantly asking questions and created defects and issues. Those defects were assigned to our individual support queues, where everything was urgent and important. It was very intensive, but at the same time it was a great experience. We've been working all together as a one team. Customers, BTS, us, developers, with the same goal: make S/4HANA implementation smooth and fast, because JTI success is our success too. Working all together as a one team was one of the key factors to the success of the project, and we are very proud of it.
Svetlana, of course you should. Santiago, what is the outlook for 2021?
Now we are fully involved in the support and evolution of the S/4HANA and business intelligence platforms. There are a lot of things happening in JTI, so fortunately we have a lot of work. The trend, I think, during 2021 will continue. So we are honing our teams to be ready for the challenge once again. We are especially happy to start implementation of the direct sales project with our Business One team. This is a remarkable milestone for us, as we are entering into a new area of work in JTI. So the prospects for next year are really good.
Wow, it sounds great and really challenging. Jesus, how do you think SCL can help companies in rollout projects?
Hi, Catalina. We use a methodology which is called GRML, which stands for Global Reference Model Light. This methodology is useful when implementing small entities within the JTI SAP family. GRM Lite is a set of documentation and guidelines like business process flows, questionnaires, configuration guides, and test scenarios, which are helpful for setting up JTI companies which are not in SAP as of today. It is said that 90 of what we need has already been implemented in another JTI company. As we have a thorough knowledge of this best practice, we can react quickly in order to be efficient in this kind of projects from the very beginning. Secondly, we are used to working in a multicultural environment with people from all over the world, which I really enjoy and is key for getting the engagement of the users. This is crucial for those who have joined SAP recently, as we are the first point of contact for them. This means that it depends on us how they will do their work once they start using SAP. Thank you for listening and goodbye.
Thanks, Jesus. After listening to you all, we can see that this project has been full of challenges and growth opportunities. It's a testament of how resilient and hard work can be delivered to fulfill the most demanding expectations of our customers. Thanks for listening, and we look forward to connecting with you soon. Bye.